Hello. Hey guys, what is up? This is Livy Igwe coming live from London. If you guys are watching me on a replay, drop me a hashtag style. Y'all know the drill. I help the multicultural, multi-ethnic to brand on social media and to earn also at the same time. So if that is you and you're looking and you're fed up of living paycheck to paycheck, or you're looking to have an extra income to build, hashtag hybrid, or you can just message me, link somewhere, wherever you're looking on these platforms, you'll be able to see it. I want to talk about 3 things of why working out and network marketing go hand in hand together. Hey, Lori. Hey, Charlotte, Clara, Chiara, scusa, Leo. Okay, so 3 things I really do believe will bring the best out of you is because they're both they're both taking you out of your comfort zone, right? When you go work out, you're working out because it's you against you. I was talking to the other day to somebody that was saying, I can't really seem to be working out or, getting myself out of the gym or getting to the gym. And I was like, that's just because you haven't set any expectation on yourself, right? One of the reasons why I'm so disciplined in going to the gym is because I have to go. One, because it just builds my mindset, but also just because I said I was promised what I said I was going to do, right? And if I do the hardest thing in the morning, then the rest seems to be a little bit easier for me, right? Although I will tell you this, consistency drives results, right? The reason when you go to work out is because automatically you are falling in love with the process. You don't see the results. Just like when you start network marketing, you don't see the results straight away. We all start with no followers or very few followers. We all start with very few contacts. We all start with like no income, no money, like anybody else. But it's the result and the consistency that will drive the results. Some of you have gone to the gym and you've put on weight at the gym, or you maybe haven't understood why you're not getting to your you're getting to your results is because you're maybe deadlifting the wrong way, or you're maybe not doing like the hip thrusters or whatever, the bicep curls with the right weight, because you don't know what you don't know. So you're going to have to consistently be consistent on knowing, okay, what kind of movement can I do, right? So for example, if you guys saw in my stories, the movement where I was singing Neo and I was doing the hang snatch, I believe it was hang snatch. I've been working out for years, but I still don't know all of it. Ciao, Lorenzo. Right? Yeah, Samantha, it was hang snatch. Yeah, it was hand snatch. And so the thing is, like, the hand snatch, I didn't know about it. Oh, I mean, I didn't start with 10 kilos. So on my bar, it was 35 kilos. I didn't start with 35 kilos on the bar. When I started with maybe 20 kilos because the bar is 15 kilos. And then you add the plates 2.5 or 1.5, whatever that is, right? And so automatically, you're going to get better at your craft, right? Because what you get better at gets repeated, gets remembered. It's a small little thing, but it's a solid little thing. Why? Because consistency, opening your mouth, going every single day, saying what you're going to do. And when you start the business, you probably don't know how to talk to people. You got to overcome it at some point. You're talking to somebody that wouldn't talk to a fly. I didn't want to talk to anybody. I didn't have any confidence. I don't know if Laura, you had it, or Lorenzo, you had it, or Sasha, you had it, or Samantha, you had it. I didn't have any confidence. But now I have built the result of like, oh, I have confidence to talk. So that's number 1. Number 2 is it will overcome the resistance, right? When you work on the fear of rejection, when you're facing things that don't make sense when you're at the gym or when you're facing into your business, you don't know what the person is going to say. Somebody will probably like block you. Somebody will probably like not want to talk to you. They'll probably ignore you. They'll probably like not want. I was talking to somebody because somebody wanted the supplements that I had, right? And long story short, got lost in translation. I realized like she'd seen the message but never replied. And so I messaged her and I said, hey, look, I know sometimes like we listen to a message and then we forget to reply, right? I don't know if you're still interested in the drinks. I think you were at the time. Is that still the case? And she's like, oh my goodness, sorry. I opened the message and then my husband called me and I forgot to get back to you. We're in 2024, guys. Like, we have so much going on. Don't assume people know exactly what you're doing. Some of y'all watching me, you guys don't even know what I do. I sell supplements and I recruit, right? But at the same time, yes, I do branding. Yes, I do. I go work out and I do loads of things. But Because you're not repeating the thing every single day, you're not overcoming the resistance of saying, you know what? Okay, let me do one thing that you could do every single day that you could push yourself. If that is talking to a new stranger every single day, talk to a new stranger. If that is putting on lipstick, go and put on lipstick. If that is going to the gym and rolling like one every 3 days, do that. I've done 6 days a week. I do 6 days a week. Why? Because at this point it's my mental health, okay? And then probably I might like shoot someone, but at this point I have to take care of me, right? So I'll give you the example of the consistency of overcoming resistance, right? So I'm learning how to do handstand. Now handstand, when I was younger, I used to do it. If you remember when you were younger, you probably could remember, right? Like you could do a handstand. But when I've learned about a month ago, and I posted on my reel yesterday, so between when I was born and today, I was facing my fear of doing handstand, and I managed to do a handstand, a walking handstand. Now I'm a very fast learner. Yes, I get it, right? And I tend to like replay things in my mind all the time. But that is an overcoming of resistance. Why am I doing CrossFit? Why am I learning how to do handstand? Because I want to push myself mentally. As I push myself in my business, same thing, right? I have different levels of resistance in my body, in my thing. And I wish I had an elastic. I don't think I have an elastic. Do I? No. Okay, well, I do have something. But what I want to tell you, let me take this one, right? Just because it's easier. The resistance of this, right, is normal. But if I push it a little bit extra, you see the beads opening up. That means that's you doing something a little bit different. I'm not going to push it because it's a gift, right? But the more you push, the more you get stretched, the more it becomes much bigger, much bigger, much bigger, right? At first, it was probably this big. But then over time, it got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger because you stretched yourself every time, right? It's easy for me to reconnect on products or whatever to follow up because I have less resistance, because I've practiced every single day the movement of doing the rep, of doing the bicep curl, right? I wouldn't have the abs that I have today had I not gone to the gym. But because I'm consistent, now, yes, I have a body of an athlete, so I'm able to, lose super fast. But that's not the point of the story, right? It's about being consistent at your level. And then last thing I will leave you is is the goal setting, right? I want you guys to growth mindset. Hey, Yana, right? I want you to understand that what the difference in network marketing and in or doing sports is because your growth is going to be unique to you, and it will serve your people, right? So I'm looking on the side because I'm looking at my notes because I don't have my iPad, etc. But if you can just laser focus on what you're doing, and that's the only thing that you have, automatically you're giving your energy. It's like going to go on a date. I am not on the dating pool. I am not I'm not on these dating streets. It's like it's not a thing, right? The next person that I meet, I know I will get married to, right? That's a fact. That's what I know, right? But point to where I'm wanting to say is that you're not going to be dating 15 girls or 15 guys. Why? Because there's too much personality. It goes everywhere. Can you focus on the thing? And that's the only thing I will talk about. Somebody was trying to get me into doing something else, like another network marketing business on the side. I was like, no, not doing it. My main focus is my main focus. That's all I'll talk about. I will bore you to pieces with the supplements. I will bore you. Well, I won't bore you because I know that's probably maybe you, but I will talk about it. Why? Because I'm convinced. I know it works. I know there's results. And I know nobody's doing what I'm doing in my company because nobody goes as much as live as I do. I know it for a fact. You can't beat me. I can beat any kind of like leader up there in terms of going live. Smash it. Smash. Why? Because the thing is, goal setting and growth mindset, you have to be the best of the best. You have to believe that you have it. Just as like me entering in the gym, I got to believe I'm the best person. Now, yes, am I competing with the other guys? Yes, it's me against me. But at the same time, since you're goal setting, what is your outcome? What is it that you want? Not everybody wants to be a big leader, because more leaders means that there's more problems that you have to solve. That's it. That's simply it. But what would 500 pounds do for you for a change? What would 200 pounds do for you? What would 1,000 pounds change? Now, of course, yes, there's work involved, But it's like somebody that I was coaching. She's like, yeah, I want to be a millionaire. I was like, well, there's work to do. And if you're not really wanting to facing yourself, we have a bit of an issue, right? Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. That's what I want, Lorenzo, to Yana, to Lori, to Sasha, to Kiara, for you guys to understand, to be like, right. So hopefully this resonates. This resonates. Absolutely drop 100, drop 100%. If that makes sense. I love you. I appreciate you. Remember to be you, do you. The world does not dictate who you are. If that resonates and you're looking to earn extra income by instead of scrolling your phone and making money from your phone, then absolutely drop #hybrid. I love you. I appreciate you. Talk to you guys later.